Motoring's in. Lee Harris is here. How's Lee doing today? Carl Allen's in. Sandy's here. Tom Anderson's here. Happy Veterans Day. Appreciate y'all that served. Tom Anderson wants to know how much snow Motoring got. Lee Harris says that car looks familiar. I'm gonna, well, I pulled the cowl off the front, but get the rat out of it and most of the way back in it before Napa calls in the morning, and hopefully they have a transmission for me. And it doesn't come tomorrow afternoon. I guess either way, it doesn't matter. I got stuff I can do in the middle of the day, keep me busy, but by this time tomorrow night, I'd like to have that son of a bitch rocking, rolling, and ready to go. And then if you guys want to come on Thursday, then you don't have to drive in Friday traffic. But I guess that's up to you. Plus, you can be on the tool truck if you're here early enough. Emily's in. Bryce is here. Nathan's in. Pretty good Northern Lights tonight, I gotta say. Fucking everywhere. But I have to say, a couple of people that I text about the Northern Lights being out, because I know they have a northern looking exposure, don't see a fucking thing even close to what we're seeing. So I don't know what to say. Because they're only like 20 miles that direction. They don't even look anything fucking close. So I have no idea. Still out and still great, but I want to work at your shop. No. Is the short answer. The long answer is fuck no. Gross. I saw Minnesota plates. There's worse places. Nope, nothing here. Maybe replace the lights so you can see them here. There you go. What's your address? 555, go fuck yourself. I can get my shit cleaned up. I need this cart cleaned off too, so. Stay on task, Ricky Dicky. That's not a twist off. That's not going to work at all. I'm not getting that. The fuck? Paul's here. I don't know what's going on down here. Multiple love triangle murder and Hanska. Then a week later, shootout at Dunkin' Donuts in Mankato. Well, sounds like they're calling the herd. Fuck it. Your beard's too short, and so is your penis. Never mind. Mine too. It's fine. Rick is torturing a midget. Wow. Big back. And front. I don't even know how that's supposed to be a shot at somebody. Come be a trucker with me. No. Hell no. I don't even like driving to the grocery store once a week. Fuck that noise. Ever listen to Sturgill? Sturgill? I don't know what or who that is, so no, I don't listen to music. You know why you broke? Because you're a big back. Or something. You live in the boonies or something? Grocery store 20 miles away? Matter of fact, it's 22 miles away. Y'all act like that's far. Shit. What's your favorite food? My wife. Never mind. Cooking. Jeff Weinstock's in. It's not far. I did 2,800 miles last week. I don't care. I probably haven't driven 2,800 miles in the last 6 months. Maybe with test drives. Probably with test drives. Not my own shit. Wirtz is in. You're my favorite streamer. Well, you're an idiot. What's the beer you're drinking tonight? Just curious. Oak Spire Special Release Bourbon Barrel Ale. I had high hopes. I wouldn't buy it again. How in the hell did the bottle get a flat spot in it? I don't know if the camera will pick that up. The fucking bottle's flat on one side. Quality control is really out the fucking window. Interesting. I like bourbon barrel stout. I like bourbon barrel stouts too. The ale, meh. Well, it depends on the bourbon barrel stout too. And beer sounds really good. I gotta try me say when I get the money. Bro, your car's on fire. Not my car. It's not a war crime the first time. Wow. $5 holler. Appreciate you. The drunkard shall not inherit the kingdom of God. Good. I'm tired of inheriting shit from people. Give it to somebody else. Fuck it. Car's insured, so don't worry. Shop is too. I just got the fucking notification that the payment was taken out. Eee. Wasn't even enough left to wipe. Never mind. My husband changed the alternator on my daughter's car and I won't turn on. I think these are two separate problems here. One's a statement and one's still a statement. Anyway, bitch, you said it, not me. I hope your hurt goes away. Which hurt? Speaking of that, where the hell is my Advil? Ah, found it. What's your recommended vehicle to use during a Civil War, excluding military vehicles? And you butchered excluding. You couldn't even write a pencil at the end of your education. You're worried about a Civil War? Never mind. I don't give a fuck. Whatever's available. That's what your daddy said. Never mind. And now it won't turn on is what I meant to say. That is not what you said, so I don't know if you were subliminal messaging there or... Turns out he's got two fucking problems. Never mind. Never mind. Your daughter's old enough to drive. He's got three fucking problems. Do you like mayo on your burgers? If it's a California burger, yes. Otherwise, no. Rick Bork is my new sugar daddy. You realize the money went the wrong direction for that, right? Well, if you know how economics works, you're a trucker. Of course you don't. You're used to paying $5 for a good time. Anyway, bitches have just as much hair as I do. And, different places, but still. Did you fix a lot of cars today? Few? Don't tell anyone you're going with me. Wait, what? We don't need to go that far, Liquid. I have an apartment. Y'all need to get the hell off the internet and do what you do. $3 to $5 for a gallon of diesel. I'm used to getting railed. You're supposed to pass that on to the consumer, not you. What name beer is that? Oakspire. Told Jeffrey I had a spot in the woods to show him, and then you dropped your pants? Never mind. Probably not a discussion you want to have here. I'm telling you right now. Pass it on to the consumer. Sounds familiar. You don't make money by eating it. I'm telling you right now. You get fat. Never mind. Used to seeing you drink hams. I have some of those too, but I'm trying to finish these bastards off while they're fucking, I don't know. I wouldn't buy them again, I can tell you that. I'm not really that fucking impressed. It wasn't like, ooh, I need more of that. What's your order for Taco Bell? No. My wife makes better tacos. Her takeout's not bad either. Never mind. Yeah, a lot of blue shop tails behind you. I know we're getting a little low on stock. We'll work on it. Take out or put out. Sometimes you got to take it out. Never mind. Friday's date night. Don't let it get lost on you just because you're in a relationship and or married that you can't take her out once in a while. We try to make it a point to go out on Fridays and have an evening. Everybody loves the shop towels, Rick. Sure do. It's the way to do it. Maybe not for everybody. That's what we do. We'll go out on Fridays and have dinner. Drinks and talk about the week. Shop towels are a collector's item? They might be. So you keep things fun and communicate. Right up until we come home and play cribbage until 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, and that gets fucked. I'm a mechanic. Good for you. I'm not. I'm retarded. Some of those towels will probably never be touched. That's not true. They got touched to be put up there. It's not a fucking island. Never mind. Man, hell of a mess this week. Today, I should say. Rick's a dentist. Ooh, those motherfuckers would work good for dentistry. Get right underneath there and just fucking get after it. Did the radiator on one of those. It wasn't fun. Turns out that one's getting a radiator too. They're not that bad. Just take all of those things off the front and the radiator will pop right out. Don't worry, the next one after that will be a GMC Acadia that needs a radiator too, because it'll pop right out as well. After you take all the front end parts off. You can be a beer brand ambassador. Do you see how I talk to people? They're going to want to get behind that shit. I don't know if you know how economics works, but they're not going to alienate their fucking consumers like I do. And I'm not going to do the shit for free. What liter engine is that? 3.9. I remember my friend had a Chevy that you had to take the wheel off to access something trivial. Well, that narrows it down. You got to take the wheel off to access a lot of fucking things. If the brakes are trivial, then sure. What's the project this evening? Cleaning my shit up so I have a fresh start tomorrow. And or taking a bumper cover off a Buick. I'm probably not going to get that far. Yeah, too much other shit to do. Never heard of a 3.9? You stick your head in the sand? The 3.9 is more reliable than the transmission that's behind it. Never mind. Sorry, shots fired. Lee doesn't care. He knows. $3,800 2005 Buick Allure. It's very reliable. What the hell is a Buick Allure? Where the fuck are you from, Albert? Canada. So it's a fucking LeSabre. And y'all that fucking French it. My 01 3.9 Dakota has a 5-speed behind it. Ugh. I don't know which one's more of an ugh. The Dakota, the 3.9, or the 5-speed. Anyway. Where I'm from, we call them Bukes. That's because your enunciation sucks. But anyway. It's a great car as long as you don't drive it. Can you pull a small trailer with a CVT? Right up until you can't. Why drinking beer? Because it's a free fucking country and I can. I ain't got no learning. We could put the I in learning, but we couldn't put the I in Buick. Never mind. That's funny. Go get the Buick. Go Buick. Drunk again, huh? I mean, not yet, but I'm working on it. You got a problem with that there, Ronnie? least he came back again. And that's what matters, because here you is. You were deeply offensive. That's the nicest thing somebody's ever said to me. Thank you. I do my best. No problem here. Just whoever's car you work on, feel sorry for him. That is the funniest fucking thing that anybody said tonight. Ah, God. Well, Lee, you have their condolences. Rick is a professional car fondler. No, I'm a professional fuck around and find out. Oh, God. These guys are retarded. That's a Buick, I can tell. Oh, that's probably because it's got the Buick emblem on the front of it. Good job, jackass. You'll be working for the FBI in no time. That's not a Buick. Doesn't show anything. Never mind. Buicks suck. Had your mother, we wouldn't have this conversation. Are you accepting an apprentice? I'm in Minnesota and no shop will hire me because I'm mentally restarted. I'm going to run a little bit short on hog feed. Come on out. Never mind. Buick stopped worth owning in the 60s. Never mind. Trolls are out tonight. They must miss you, Rick. You know something. I'm aiming. I'm sighted in and ready to go. You look like you got on a thong. My asshole would have burned through that motherfucker in no time. How do you feel about Western Star? I don't work on that shit. But if you got one for sale cheap, I wouldn't mind adding to the lineup of semis. Semi. And make it plural. Then I could say I have more than one. That'd piss people off. I have severe Down syndrome. Good for you. Get off the fucking internet and... get a coloring book. God damn it. How can you have severe Down syndrome and still be typing on the fucking internet? I was asking. If it's severe, you have a fucking advocate? What sign do you have and what's under the hood? Kenworth K100 with a 3406. Have you ever built the 442? Nope, sure haven't. Beer does the body good. The fucking retarded comments that I'm reading sure don't. Matthew Shelley's here. Do smart people have up syndrome? I don't know. I'm not a smart person, so I couldn't tell you. I aspire to go up, but sometimes I just go sideways. Beer is liquid bread. It's good for you. No, it's pork chop in a can. Person that said, Samuel, which one are you talking? Which Sam are you talking to about? Or somebody else? Because my full name is Samuel Fleury. I don't give a shit. If you're offended by it, then you too. What kind of horseradish sauce do you like? Throw that shit in the garbage. Richard Holes in. Pork chops. I mean, if the beer's thick enough that you can chew it, that is definitely a pork chop in a can. It's also a really good stout. Do you think you're better than everyone else drinking from a glass bottle? Gotta pucker up every sip. How the fuck else am I supposed to drink it? Just fucking pour it in? Well, the hell you drink from a bottle, but Christ almighty. I'm confused at the question. Speaking of pork chops, I'll have one. Guinness, well, not even my top 10 stouts has enough calories to constitute a meal and a pint. I'm glad Guinness is not in your top 10 because that shit's mediocre on a good day. I'll take a regular fucking non-light beer over a fucking Guinness. Most of the time. And most places don't know how to pour a fucking Guinness anyway. If it's not poured correctly, then you're fucked to begin with. Right out of the gate. What's your favorite beer? Hams. The beer refreshing. Jeff Weinstock says, Emily's a little quick on the trigger tonight. What's your favorite NFL team? My favorite NFL team is the one that never fucking existed because we wouldn't have to subsidize their stupid ass stadiums and other fucking infrastructure for money that they can't fucking generate on their own. Just saying. They're self-sustaining, do what you do, but they ain't, so they shouldn't be. You don't run businesses like that, do you? Well, all right, you're gonna piss me off. Shut the flap up. And that's coming from a Canadian. Well, Minnesota team will never amount to much. There's not enough money to support good players. And even if they didn't generate the shit on their own. There is zero fucking team that generates enough fucking revenue to support themselves. It's all subsidies and fucking back-ended bullshit. It's like they're fucking stadiums that we end up paying for regardless if you ever went to a fucking game or not. And then if you want to go, you'd have to pay for a fucking ticket anyway. Let's pick up another block for the GMC yet. Nope. That's their problem, not mine. I didn't get the first one, so... My Raiders, though. Yeah, your Raiders. Feel about it however you want. I don't shit. Watch it if you want. I don't care. It's my opinion. We don't have to agree on it. But you can't tell me that shit would fucking sustain itself, because it won't. So what exactly do you have planned to do that Buick? Battery, radiator, transmission. And feel sorry for the person that has to pay the bill after I worked on it, right? Never mind. The Vikings will do better as the season goes on. A rookie quarterback has never won the North. Who the hell cares? I don't care. You can care. Feel like this idiot needs to have his accounts messed with. Wouldn't be hard. All right, let's go, Shambles. Because I have so many accounts that give a fuck. Did you hear before? The dumb fuck that was messaging me? That one. I remember you. You're not back. Get another account. Try it again. How many shop tellers do you use per day? Whatever it takes. Shit, I don't know. Part of Minnesota you from? The less than shitty part. Slightly less. Why can't we be friends, Ricky Bobby? Never said we couldn't be friends. You're still here, so we're not enemies yet. If any professional sports team meets your expectations, then you need to find something else to do in life. Never mind. Just my opinion. Ship me a full pallet of shop towels. No. $20 a roll, you pay shipping. Scott, what's happening? Friends are overrated. What you need is accomplices. That's right. This beer is for you, my brother. I don't have siblings. Half at best. Born in Cambridge, Minnesota, I moved up north after school. Wow, like I was asking. I bet you used to get bullied in school, beat up like a little girl. Yeah, that's how that happened. I'll go with it. Fuck it. Trying to clean up my fucking schmutzy light. Get the look off of it. Fucking diesels. What are you working on? Cleaning. Gotta do that too. What's up with Ronnie? I don't know. He was probably bullied in school. So now he's deflecting. I don't fucking know. I'm not a psychologist. He clearly needs one. I probably do too, but they don't last long. They end up talking about their feelings all the fucking time. Hey, Ronnie. Never mind. Wirtz, I appreciate you. The lens on this one's getting pretty fuckered, I have to admit. After that dries, might try the ether trick. Ronnie's in shambles. Shocker. 100th like gets a free roll of shop towels. The hell it does. I'm not going back to see who gave the 100th like. The 100th like, I'll get into the fucking bourbon. Also, speaking of shop towels. That's better. Pine Tree's got an update on the Tundra. This should be dumb. Shit still doesn't work. Never mind. Vodka, please. Fucking women. Vodka? Really? My wife drinks brandy, which I'm not condoning, but it's a hell of a lot better than fucking vodka. Last Friday, she had way too many brandies. Their fucking 16-ounce mixed drink is cheaper than my fucking beer. Well, maybe just because they like my wife. How the hell is she gets a fucking 16-ounce mixed drink and I get a fucking beer? Hers is $4, mine's $5.50. Trust me, they are putting the fucking brandy in that motherfucker. Well, they got the part early, but still didn't fix it. And then the older guy that worked on it all day today and found 6 wires chewed. So we didn't, in fact, circuit test anything to those said actuators to begin with. Just saying, if I'm reflecting here, we didn't do any fucking diagnostics on this. So who's eating shit now? What Tom say? Vodka is to women what duct tape is to men. Fixes everything. Depends on how much of it they have. Sometimes it fixes everything. Sometimes it makes it completely fucking worse. I guess I'll leave now before I get banned. Great fucking idea, Ronnie. I just wanted him in the ass on his way out. Fuck him. Didn't need him anyway. I guess that the other day, people always skip over the hardest. You found the worst shop. I'm going with makes it completely worse, but if you drink enough vodka, it's like a time machine. You skip over large portions of your life. Absolutely true. I mean, if you drink enough of anything, you can time travel. That's what I like to call it. I'm not really good at the time traveling part, but I'm good at trying. What makes me mad is they already said they checked all the wiring, but now they finally find it. You're right, but they said they checked it and all voltage was good. Prove it. Even if you can't prove it, are they going to eat shit on the prior ones that they, all of the parts that they put in it? Better eat shit on them. It's called cost of tuition. Kyle's here. Rod's in. Rick, you're good at everything. Nope. I'm pretty fucking good at drinking beer. The rest of it is marginal at best. Take those complaints to HR. Stepping on Toad? No, but I think we got some bad concrete there because what car is that? Broken. Speaking of broken, so I'm cleaned out the fucking cart over there like I said I was going to. That way it's ready in the morning. Rick, that one burned. I might have fucking assless jeans in a minute. Anyway, 10 out of 10. Don't do that one again. Yeah. I had to get the fancy tester out, make sure Lee's battery was bad as like I thought it was, but when the tow truck dropped it off and I moved it, I was like, nah, that's not so bad. Then I went to pull it in tonight, and I was like, that didn't sound good. Better test the battery. Sure shit. Be a real fun motherfucker to wrestle out of the back seat on that son of a bitch when it's 10 below. So it's kind of nice. Looks like a 13 Buick LaCrosse. Well, then you would be cross-eyed. Do you think it did short out? If it did short out the front diff actuator? Do you think if it did short out, it fried the front diff actuator? Doubt it. Typically, it'll pop a fuse. I mean, I don't know your level of capability, powers and grounds and the things that could be, but I'd want that fucking actuator. And I'd be proving it. Again, we live in a world of technology where all these things can be made into a little fucking video or a picture. Like Lee's car. Went to pull it in. I was like, it's not cranking like it's fucking happy. So first thing when I get it in here, I'll test the fucking battery on it. Battery test bad. Snap a picture of it, send it to Lee. Hey, man, just letting you know, we're going to have to put a battery in this too. He's like, okay, no problem. Don't want it to happen when it's 10 below out. Me either. It's really not that fucking hard. I do this shit all the time. Batteries in the back seat. Yes, it is. Rick, I would think they could send me a video of them bench testing it. Do they know how to bench test it? I mean, they're going to tell you we can't bench test it because there's potentiometers and every other fucking thing in there. You could slap that bitch back underneath the truck and plug it into the current harness that is supposedly repaired and do active commands and see if the motherfucker moves. You could absolutely make a video of that. Heard Rick was sending you a roll of towels back with it. Sure am. One off, autographed, ready to go. That way, if something ever happens and there's a charity auction, fucking Lee has a dime piece. Or some shit. If I ever get famous. My circle is small. My tools are older than most of my friends. I don't even know what that means. I buy tools every fucking week. Sometimes multiple times a week. So I need a bigger toolbox. Hi, Kyle. Never mind. Speaking of toolbox, where the fuck am I going to put my pipe wrench? I had a hook, but then I moved the stuff, so now I don't have a hook. Guess I'm not. I'm worried what the repair bill is going to be. He said just for the front diff one, he charging $1,100 just to change that. What? I had rice hot dish. Matter of fact. Thank you for asking. What? I still remember what that motherfucker cost me from when I looked it up the other night. So now I am going to look up the labor op because I called fucking this is dumb. I'm not saying you're lying. I'm absolutely not saying you're a liar. I know exactly how this goes, and people get fucked all the time on this stuff. I am not, there's no chance that I know how. I'm not drawing into question because I absolutely believe you. I'm just saying that I'm going to figure out what it should be. Hey, chicken and rice soup. I do like rice, especially this time of the year. It's filling. Spaghetti and cheese toast. Wouldn't that be like garlic bread? Or Rice's Comfort? Yeah, I got to restock the shop towels because they ran out. Notice I didn't have to get one from over there because I have some over here too. It's fucking warm in here. Hell no. Hell no. Where's my calculator? I feel like if you charging that much for that, I'm going to be way over $3,000 for the testing. Well, I'm going to tell you, well, he shouldn't be charging you for that because that's not what the fucking problem was. So if this was the initial problem, I'm going to put 2 hours of diag time on there. Should chewed wires. Well, we'll call it 2 hours of diag time. All in, all done. $681. Diagnostic time, front differential actuator, and fucking labor to put it in. My wife made rice hot dish for dinner. My local Mexican spot does dollar tacos every Wednesday. I usually eat 10. How small are the fucking tacos, or how fucking fat are you? God damn. Anyway, we get taco shells from the grocery store that are 14 inches in diameter. One taco, I'm good to go. The woman that runs the bar, we're fine with me parking there, and all the kids got free pumpkins for Halloween and from me plus cookies. Nice. Good on you, dude. Got in my car in the dealership, and the steering wheel was quarter off. Went back in and asked the service manager, did someone really drive that out of the bay like that? Was it... What the hell did they do that the steering wheel was that far off? Like quarter turn? 90 fucking degrees? What? How many hours does that say that job is? So book time says it's going to be 1.3 with the skid plate. I'm in Minnesota, so I figured it at 1.5 because the skid plate's going to suck for a couple extra minutes just because of fucking rust. So even then, and even OEM price, which my Mitchell will tell me is the OEM price, and the part number is $440.52. That is not what I was charging for that.
Ooh.
Task in hand, Rick. Task in hand. Walking past this fucking cart, not cleaning it off, and I need it for the morning, so God damn it, get after it, Rick. I'm not gonna make money tomorrow. Keep fucking around on the internet tonight. Do you like any new Ford V8? Define new. $7.3. The early ones in the Super Duties, not a huge fan of. Haven't seen enough of the later ones that I can really give an honest opinion on. I don't work at the dealer anymore, so I'm a little bit removed from that side of things for the most part. I have customers that have a couple. Done work on them. Oh, matter of fact, they did call me the other day because the front crank seal is leaking on one of the dealerships. Done it twice. You also need to you've done it twice, you need to mic the clearance between the crank and the fucking cover and make sure that's equal all the way around, because you could have a fucked up spot. So I'm really getting screwed on this one. I'll let you know what the final bill is when I finally pick it up. Stand your fucking ground. Is it true when they change it all that it takes a while for the truck to relearn itself? Not on that kind of shit. Transmissions, yes. If you're doing transmission stuff, you're doing four-wheel drive things that you shouldn't be doing anything with transmission shift adapt. So, like today, you put a transmission in a vehicle, even like Lee's car, for example. I'm putting a transmission in that tomorrow. Put a transmission in it, you need to reset the shift adapt in it, because all of the crazy shit that this thing was doing, it learned bad habits. It learns bad habits because of the way you drive. Well, not because of the way you drive, because the transmission's fucked up. So it's kind of trying to compensate for that and give you a smooth ride. So you got to reset those things. You don't do that shit with four-wheel drive. It either fucking, it's in or it's out. Also, I'd go in there and raise hell about the bill. Tell them you want a copy of the bill, and then you get your ass back on the Rick Bork live stream, and we'll talk about it. And ask Emily how that works out. I got no skin in the game. I just don't want to work on the motherfucker. So. Also said it'll take time for it to shift into 4x4 smoothly. No. Are you a pocket knife everyday carry guy? Yes. Normally. I'm waiting for mine to come back, though. I had to send it in for warranty. Shift on the fly. That bitch should go. Kershaw Livewire. Had to think of it for a second. That's my everyday carry. Emily, what are you carrying? Kershaw makes solid knives. I've had a lot of Kershaws. I like the Livewire just because you can fucking... It's quick for opening boxes and packages and stuff. It's fucking... It's right there. I don't care if you're supposed to or not. M2114. I don't know what that is, but I'll look it up. Yeah, I'm not going to pay what they say. Well, here's the problem. You can't just say I'm not going to pay that. You're gonna need some facts and some, because they'll just tell you're not getting your fucking vehicle back until you pay the bill. You got to approach this the right direction. Otherwise, they're going to fucking push back just as hard as you do. And they're going to be like, bitch, I got your vehicle and you owe me money. So you got to go about this lightly. Well, not lately. Kershaw Whirlwind, and I don't know what the other one is. It's DeWalt. Knives are two that I carry. DeWalt knife, interesting. Carry a Benchmade. Fancy. Benchmades are pretty fancy. But a Kershaw Launch 15. Not that familiar with them. There's a bunch of them out there. How much is your power bill fortnightly or when you pay it? Wintertime is about I want to say we're gonna average probably about $230 a month. In the wintertime, and about 150, 170, about 150 in the summertime. Now, check that. The rates went up. We're about 170 and 250. You aren't related to any oldsters in Utah, are you? I swear you are, brother. You're brothers. The only person I know in fucking Utah is Matthew Shelley, so no. That's good. That's good, I think. I don't fucking know. I have to have it until I have the fucking money to invest in the fucking system that doesn't tie me to the fucking grid anymore. Then I still have to have it. But I'll get there. I already put one place off off grid, I can do this one too. It's just going to cost a hell of a lot more money. Pressure's on. Kershaw has a launch series. They're all push button autos. Hard to keep up with. Check them out. Launch series. I'm sure that when the tool guy has one, then I'll have one too. Whenever you're like traveling super far in America, like multiple states, does it ever feel like you're doing a different country, sorta? No. Also, I try not to take very many multiple state trips. Very fucking often. Just get on a damn plane. Although with the price of that shit, probably not gonna do that either. Plus, you can't get any fucking flights are delayed and they're all fucked up. Maybe you're better off to drive. I don't fucking know. I'm not going anywhere for a while. I got a toolbox to pay for it. Got to recoup my investment. Hi, Kyle. Piranha knives. I don't know if I've ever had a. Do you like Subarus? I mean, they generate money. We're only like 2 Subaru head gaskets away from Christmas now. Never mind. Cal says good luck. I'm just saying. That's no more of an ornament than the iron that you buy. Don't really give a shit as much as I thought about traveling these days. I don't mind going here, there, and seeing people. Stuff and things, I don't give a fuck about. If I want stuff and things, I'll buy stuff and things. Hi, Kyle. Never. That's funny. I don't care who you are. You do. Do as you see fit. That's where I'm trying to, The fit part's gonna hurt. Never mind. Do you like flat rate? No. But it's a I've never worked under flat rate, so to be fair. And I sure as hell don't now. I work for myself, so it's pretty hard to pay yourself flat rate. Well, it is flat rate, I guess, technically. I just wish people didn't call me a lesbian for driving a Subaru. Congratulations, you're gay. I don't know if you're in fact male and you're being called a lesbian, you could say, yeah, I do like the. If you were not male, I don't fucking know. Phoenix. Hard to say. If you're not a male and you drive a Subaru, then you're probably a lesbian. Your husband just doesn't know it yet. Or he is too, which means he makes him a lot more like a chick than you. Never mind. How long till you're driving a U-Haul to move in with your girlfriend in 3 weeks? What the hell are you talking to? Lesbian trapped in a man's body. I always have been. I mean, it don't work. It don't work. Never mind. Don't let them bother you, Phoenix. I'm a male, but I have yet to attract any girls with short hair and flannels. Oh. So just the ones that... The long-haired, attractive ones that think Subarus are okay. Never mind. Oh, wait. Good head out, Rick. Have a good one. I'll let you know when I get it. And then the bill, I'm sure you're curious now. How bad I get ripped off? I'm not curious. I'll forget about it tomorrow. I really don't give a shit. But if it ain't my money, dude, and at the end of the day, I'll only advise and help as much as I can. So we'll go from there. Okay. Clean the card out. Enough. Ish. Well, I never cleaned the bottom of it out. That's ballast. Need more cups, though. I'm running short on cups. Why am I running out of cups? I keep putting too many these fucking used engines. Glad we're not doing that anymore. I'm done putting fucking used. So for those of you that ever take shit apart here and there once in a while, I'm not the, especially on the stuff that you might not have back together for a hot minute, and or just keeping track of things makes it a little easier. You gotta get in the habit of doing it all the time or not at all. Especially on bigger jobs that are transmissions and that. Cup. Post-it note. These are going to be motor mounts, tail housing bolts, whatever they are. Chuck them in the cup. Throw the fucking post-it note in there. Line them up in the fucking tool cart. or the parts cart, I don't put tools on it other than if I'm only using a few sockets, I'll stick them all along there. But put them in the order that you took them off. Makes things way more fucking efficient. Just saying. So I like to do those things. Glenn says, hey, Rick, nice car you got there. Hopefully it'll be nicer tomorrow. How's Lynn doing? Hopefully in a day, that thing is rocking, ripping, and ready to go. Speaking of that, it's late enough I can pull up the fucking shop manual right now and it'll be ready to go in the morning. Well, there's preemptive on everything. First step is to lock the steering column by installing a pin into the fucking... I got a steering wheel holder. Never mind. I've never seen that before in my life. I drive a Subaru, but I have never get called a lesbian. They just ask why I'm not vaping. Well, so screen name Mustang drives a Subaru. Trans. This motherfucker's a Pontiac Aztec in real life. Never mind. How many steps are in this? Oh, good. There's only 42 steps outside of all the other subsidiary steps. This is the weirdest fucking dildo tool I've ever seen. Look at this. Step 1 in the shop manual is insert that into the steering column. What in the Planned Parenthood is... Never mind. Always a good time here. Well, maybe. Guess I should fuck off now. Spit in your palm first. Never mind. I'm okay, I guess. Great. I'm Gret. I'm okay, I guess. We're just descending from there. $26 in, 57 thumb. Why is there so much fucking It's like a fucking starburst up there. You know, like fucking northern lights going on without having northern lights going on. Anyway, what else do I need on here tomorrow? Already got the vacuumation station out for refilling the radiator. Ah! All right, I don't feel like waiting for you guys to get me to 100 thumbs up because you're slacking tonight. I want a bourbon and I'm having that beer and I'm going to fucking bed. Okay. Kyle, did you buy a framing nailer yet or no? With the schmancy one. Mustang, I appreciate you. I'd stay classy, but you drive a fucking Subaru. You should change your screen name to Fake It Till You Make It. Never mind. Just make up your mind if you're fucking moving or not. Shit. Free roll of towels at 65. Years old or dollars spent? Not a dollar spent. You're going to have to spend more than that. You get into four figures, you get a free roll of shop towels. Signed. Promotion starts tomorrow and ends Friday. The Subaru symmetrical all-wheel drive plows through snow. I'm always cruising past people in the ditch with the music up so I don't hear them calling me names. So you're too much of a dickhead to stop and assist the people that had less fortunate luck than you in driving a Subaru, you cunt? How do you know that they don't need medical aid? Just saying. Just fuck it, you selfish prick. Of course you drive a Subaru, just like fucking all of them. Makes fucking total sense now. Thousand likes gets the whole back wall of towels. We have never been anywhere close to 1,000 likes. And no. Likes don't pay the bills. Fuck, we didn't even get to 100 yet. What the hell are you talking about 1,000? You don't have enough fucking pretend friends to get in here. Never mind. That's funny. And if you do, they better bring money. See what I did there? I smashed a ladybug on this can of hams like 2 weeks ago, so it's frozen like 37 times. So I'm hoping the top of it doesn't taste like shit. And it was right where the fucking. You didn't fill in a gap in your towels. I'll get there. Shit. God. I think somebody needs a gap filled in. Never mind. That one was bad. I can't pull people out of the ditch, LOL. On a back road, I will stop, maybe. I thought you had symmetrical all-wheel drive. You should be able to pull everything out of the fucking ditch. Any whiskey tonight? Well, that's what's in the fucking charred wooden cup. Don't give me that look, Emily. You said it, not me. The hell did you expect? He'll be home eventually. This guy's always eggy? The hell is that? I don't even know what that means. Insult or compliment? Is that a fucking word? How come your fucking avatar looks like you put fucking peanut butter on your balls for your dog? Never mind. Did. Still don't know what it means. Aggravated, aggressive, or annoying? So, not a compliment. Motherfucker doesn't even know what he's saying. Thank you for being the Dictionary 1000, Emily. Ow. Why does my ear bleed sometimes? Other than the fact that I pick at it. Only, I don't know. Not as often as the top of my head, though. I know why that bleeds, because my top of my head's fucking cracked open for years. Emily, ever seen that shit? You ever seen somebody that could bleed out the top of their head for 39 years? Was I 4? Yeah. 3. 40 years. As a matter of fact, nice. Turns out CTE is real. Never mind. That's annoying. I'm sure I'm not the only one. But it's fucked. Worse in the winter, but always there. And I don't know why the winter makes a difference, but it bleeds all the time. Has my entire life. Here, Allison Transmission, not partner with GMC anymore. No, they're not partnered with General Motors. GMC and GM are different. Emily, are you struggling tonight? Nice Buick. Thank you. I think it's a wonderful Buick. It's the nicest thing someone sold all night. Fuck's sake. I bet yes. It's fine. It's only Tuesday. You only have the rest of the week to go. So Toronto's halfway there. Minnesota, huh? Allegedly. The car is. Am I? I've had vehicles in here from all kinds of fucking places. What treatment is the Buick in for? Lots of shit. Radiator, transmission, battery. And no other surprises tomorrow. You don't want that shit. Another day closer to Monday. Another day closer to death. It's not depressing, it's fact. You should probably get a stick-on Toyota badge and put that on every vehicle for the live stream. That would drive the trolls absolutely insane. No offense to you, Emily. You know what I should do is get a bunch of different ones. So whatever it is, put on a badge that it's not, just to fuck with people. That's what I should do. God damn it, now I'm gonna have to go shopping on Etsy when I get off here. What's the best fuel additive? Why the hell do you need fuel additive? For what? What are you trying to accomplish? The only time I recommend any kind of additive is when you're doing diesel. You can throw some additives in some diesel. Gasoline, leave it the fuck alone, but be consistent where you buy it. If you can buy it at the same place all the time, do so. Why? Because if you have a problem and you can track it back to the fuel, you know exactly where you got it from. Not necessarily saying they're going to fucking reimburse you for it, but you also know not to go there again. And it's easier to keep track of where you're getting your best fuel economy from, or what store is treating you the best. I'll donate the emblem. You had to get some big bastards for some of them, though. Yes, the injector cleaners are 99.99% of the time are going to be a gimmick. It's fucking snake oil. There's very few things I believe in. Shutter fix for transmissions. There is, the fuck is it called? Another transmission additive. If the vehicle's been sitting a hot minute, you want to do a little rejuvenation on the seals, it'll help out. I can't remember what it is. Pretty much none of your engine oil additives are worth the fuck. Your fuel additives aren't worth the fuck for gasoline, unless you're going to do storage. Then you can throw in some stable. Marvels? No. For what? On diesels, on road, throw some BioKill in that motherfucker, especially if you don't drive it a lot. BioKill, for sure. Off-road, depending on how old your vehicle and or equipment is, throw some two-stroke oil in that motherfucker. And, well, usually around here, you don't have to do BioKill. Make sure you're switching to number 1 by the time you're into October, November, though. And go straight number 1. I don't give a fuck if it's 50 cents a gallon more or $1 more, whatever the fuck it is. You know how much it costs to gel up? A lot. Stay away from radiator stop leak. 100%. Every time. Wow, pulls out shutter fix. Only mechanic in a can I saw work. And that, I don't know what the hell is in this shit. I will 1000% say I do not know what's in this fucking tube. That's 2 ounces. No idea. But if you got a transmission shutter, I'm not going to say it's going to work every fucking time. But especially on the Fords. Drop the pan, put a filter, fresh fluid, and put this fucking whale sperm in there. And I don't even know why. It has some magic shit to it. Never put fix a flat in tire either. Thank you. And yes, it's a very good point. Whale sperm. Years ago when I worked at the Ford garage, we had a FSE, so Ford service rep, or Ford service engineer, FSE. He was the guy that would come out and look at shit, and this was pre-fucking the financial fucking crisis of fuck all. We're going back to that. Anyway, just kicking it down the road. It'll be fine. Back to my point. He would come around, and he always called the differential additive the XL3 friction modifier for the rear differential, limited slip rear differentials on the Fords. He called that shit whale sperm. So Ed Ofsted, never going to be watching. Probably fucking kicking up his feet somewhere retired because he was good shit and he earned it. So good on you, bud. The only good FSE we ever had. The rest of them were just fucking keyboard fucking warriors and clipboard toting cocksuckers. Looking for a stepping stone in life. And it's so nasty to change a tire that has fix a flat or internal patch. Well, an internal patch is entirely different than a fucking fix a flat. Internal patch is an actual tire repair. If you're talking about a liquid patch, then maybe. Would it work for Ford Explorer 2015? Which one? Just started throwing the anti-gel additive in the diesel fuel yesterday here. You know, you use additive or you just go to straight number one? I go to straight number one. Fuck it. I'm unwilling to fucking risk it. I don't run enough fucking equipment in the wintertime that it matters. Limited edition. I don't give a shit. 2015 Ford Explorer limited edition. Yeah, it was limited to you and 15,000 other fucking people that thought they were getting a good deal on something special. Congratulations. That was more than 15,000 for sure. Remember an old mechanic telling me I needed to add whale sperm for a 69 Camaro rear end? There you go. We usually just use the additive. Haven't had any issues with it gelling up in the last 15 years. I got some stuff from a guy. I don't know. He retired from owning a fuel company. Lives out east of Carrick. Or he has a cabin out east of Carrick. I've always just gone to number one and stayed there. From fucking October till April. And it's just what I do. Fucking cart's trying to move around again. Damn barking spider again. It's wintertime, so they're all coming in on the warm floor. How warm is the floor, Rick? Good thing you asked. I don't fucking know. $82.6. 77 in here and 36 outside. What are we running up there? 144, 143. Probably time to go check the wood boiler here before I go to bed. Can I come work with you? Pay me in beer. No. I don't know if you were looking for the fucking retarded in your name with Driftwood. Spelled not like wood, but wood. No. I want to work with you. I don't want to work with you. At all. Not even a little bit. I'm better left the fuck alone. Where the hell's my half-inch impact? 12-volt. I need that motherfucker tomorrow. I'm ripping that front end off. I can run them up. I don't care. My floors aren't for mopping, they're for sweeping and traction. Pretty clever driftwood. I don't know. Do you think it's... I'm questioning if it's clever or not. I don't know that it's clever. I was going with dumb, but... If I thought anyone could work with Rick, I would have moved north already. Wow. I don't know if that's a compliment or just a recognition of reality. Thank you. Like I could learn a lot from you. I'm a black male. Needed to put that out there, did you? I want to learn something. I love drinking also. Maybe I can sleep in your garage for work. Or no. What size air compressor do you have? 60-gallon 5-horse? 6-horse? I don't fucking know. The last one I ordered. Technically, I got 2 of them, so... How's that? I use airlock release on there and fucking fill tires. Run the tire machine. I don't have any pneumatic tools. Besides air hammer. Wait until they get a fucking 60-volt cordless fucking... air hammer. Or... the hell's that going to be? It can't be an air hammer. It's coming. I need that. It's got to be 60 volt. Hit like a bitch, though. Can you mail me unwanted parts? Why the hell would I mail you anything? And I don't have unwanted parts. All of the parts that I have are wanted and needed to go on fucking cars that need to be fixed. It's your own fucking parts. This isn't a fucking charity. Shit. This is called capitalism. You want to buy shit or don't you? Air tools are just more fun to me. Why? You like tripping over the fucking hose or don't have enough hose of your own to trip over? Never mind. Be nice to people, Rick. Oh, not tonight. Fuck it. Do we switch roles all of a sudden? Never mind. Wow. You ever seen the cordless plunger that Milwaukee has? I not a huge Milwaukee guy, so I hope they don't call it the plunger. They probably sold a lot of them to the lady folk. Never mind. It ain't much, but it's honest work. Wait, what are we talking about here? Rick is like rat poison. You can take them in small doses, but if you're around too long, you won't make it. I screenshot that. I think I'm gonna need to get that put on a fucking t-shirt. Bro, I was teasing you with working in your garage. Great reaction from you. All right. Now in the future, try to use capitalization and a little bit more. You'll get there. Yeah, fuck it. I'm mean to people. Good thing I only have small doses for my wife. Never mind. That's funny. I think I poured a lot more bourbon than I thought because I ran out of beer way faster than I'm running out of bourbon. I'm gonna have to have another one of those beers that has bourbon in it. Bourbon barrel, stout, ale, whatever the fuck it claims to be. Whatever it's not good at. Never mind. Well, one thing with Rick, you don't have to worry about him saying things behind your back. He'll say it right to your face. Yeah, I don't give a shit. I don't care if you're on the internet or you're standing in front of me. It doesn't matter to me. I thought the other night I might have got my I thought we were gonna get into one at the fucking bar because fucking idiots are acting like assholes and I'm just trying to go to the bathroom and they're all in the fucking way. Because you know what? There's 8 people sitting at one table and ain't none of them female. I can say an F word. I don't give a shit if you look the part or not. I said an F word. And they got huffy, but they didn't do shit, so proved it. The hell out of my way, too. Sit your ass down at the table, you wouldn't be in the damn way of going to the bathroom. Anyway, acting like sportsmen. Yeah. Motherfuckers go to the cabin more than one time a year, I guarantee you. Never mind. We'll be bringing you a 30 pack when the car is done for payment. Appreciate you, buddy. Thursday. I'm shooting for Thursday. Well, hopefully by this time tomorrow night we have confirmation. Rip roaring ready to go. I mean, I don't know if that works for you and Tom Anderson, but I figure that kept y'all from driving through fucking Friday traffic. Be great. Usually alcohol plus sports fans equals tremendous stupidity. Lee says Thursday works for me. I mean, Tom, what are you thinking? We can get you on a tool truck too. I'm just saying. Yeah, I'll hear like 11:30. You kick around, wait for the tool truck, maybe grab some lunch in town. Usually it's between like 12 and 1. Between noon and, well, 12:30 and 1:30, right in there. So if you're here like 11:30, we can grab some lunch in town, meet Tate at the tool truck. Y'all can leave from there or come back to the farm. Shit, I don't care. I'm just saying. Because we're going to lunch. I'm drinking. Fuck it, I don't care. I just wreck the whole fucking day. Not the whole day, the afternoon. It'll be fine. Well, I have to work harder on Friday. I don't I had a customer buy me Coors Light, which I don't really want to drink on a live stream, but I guess I'm going to have to. I don't have to, but I'm going to. I feel like I need to put it in this. Shame. I owe you for a hammer and whatever else was from last round. The knee pad. Knee pad. Don't mind the dust. That's free. I'm not going to charge you for that shit at all. These do seem pretty fucking nice, though. I would love to hide and watch you three guys. That seems weird. I would. Emily, I would much rather that you joined us because hiding seems weird and like you're doing weird. Never mind. Dump the Coors Light in the hams and off screen, no one will know. I'm not that disingenuous. Hell, free beer is free beer. Knee pad, a gift for the wife? Oh, she's too short for that. Never mind. Hell, I'm not tall. All my wife has to do is go. I'm kidding. Mostly. Gonna go to hell. Well, when you say it like that, I mean, it's just, if you were gonna hide and watch, I'd rather you just be there and fucking show up so you could be entertained as well. Partake, if I, for lack of a better term. The only real motherfucker is I don't want to go to. I gotta think this one through now. I don't want to go to Doc's for lunch, which usually I meet Tate and Ascove. Doc's is fucking terrible. Their service and their food quality's gone fucking in the tank and then some. However, Tate does go through Willow River. So, let me talk to Tate tomorrow. It's 11 o'clock. He's not in here. Haven't seen him yet anyway. Be better yet if we get Tate to meet us at the squirrel cage. Since y'all ain't been to the squirrel cage yet. And I'm a huge fan of the squirrel cage in Willow River. That would be awesome. Hopefully I can get Katie's carrot cake made before going up there, and maybe some treats for Tate. You know what, bud? I appreciate the effort either way. Don't stress or kill yourself trying to do it. No worries either way. Damn barking spiders. Fucking ripping a hole in the ass of my pants in a hurry. Wow. Where the hell's my hat? I know where it is. It's over here. Aha! Think about that for a while. Make sure this motherfucker has a 12 volt subcompact. I know they make them in the 20 volt. Tate says they don't last where the fuck. Plus, you're gonna have the big ass battery on there, like 450 foot-pounds of torque, bell housing bolts, and more than 50% of the stuff that's on that car. This is the deal. I should have had 12 of these, not 12 of those, but whatever. We'll work on it. The only reason it was really triggering me is because I had a gap there where the impact should be, in a missing socket there. One of these nights on the live stream, maybe we'll weld it. We'll weld the fucking pegs back into the toolbox that I fucking cut off. Because they pissed me off. Anyway. Never been quite right, and I needed more tools. No, more tools and more space, so. Hi, Kyle. So for your information, the Montezuma box wasn't good enough either. I took the fucking cutoff wheel to that motherfucker. I welded all the half-inch ones back in where I wanted them. I just didn't weld all the 3/8 back in where I wanted them because I needed a smaller cutoff wheel to get in there. Fucking live stream freeze or what? Doesn't let me do shit. Q&A sticker, best sound to wake up to. No. Freeze. I don't know. Froze. Mine only shows 4 in here. Might be. Probably got suppressed as hell. Said some shit. Yeah. I don't know. I forget to close that. Should fire off. I'm working on Lee's car. Fucking refire and start tearing the front bumper off that motherfucker. I'd have 100 in a hurry. Or some shit. I don't know. Want to try it? Fluctuates too much. I think I get suppressed. I said some shit, and then as much as YouTube's all about freedom of speech, yeah, tell you say some weird shit, and then they're not. I can account for the people that are still here that make up more than that. Not Kyle. Never mind. Now we're at 7. Let's do this. I'll refire. We'll pull the front bumper off Lee's car. I ain't got to put it back on until tomorrow, so it'll be fine. Plus, he's going to be watching. Is it the AI that does the suppression? I have no fucking idea. We'll refire. Let's find out.